Hi guys, September 18 is when the Federal Reserve are supposed to drop rates again and our mortgage rates hopefully declining even more. Some experts predict that it may even go into the fives. Will it go down into the twos? No, I don't think so, but in the fives, maybe. I have already seen some activity of buyers coming back in the market here in Santa Rosa Beach. But today I'm sitting here at my newest listing, 67 Snapper Street in Santa Rosa Beach with Frank Bennett with Element Home Loans. So let's see what Frank thinks is going to happen with these mortgage rates. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome, Sabina Robertson, owner-broker of Sea House Realty, serving the Emerald Coast all the way 38 to Destin area. Hey guys, today I have the privilege to have Frank Bennett here from Element Home Loans. Hello, Frank.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Thank you. We're hosting an open house. So we decided, I had so many questions to Frank that we decided to create this video, and I figured I'm just going to go and share those with you. So the biggest question today is, what do you predict is going to happen this month with our rates?
I can make some guarantees. Rates are going to change.
Wow, don't you want to hear that? That sounds really good.
I think rates were artificially low for too long, and they've been artificially high for way too long. This 7 and 8% stuff that we've put up with the last 2 years, I think we've finally seen some correction, that the government is listening to the data, and based on what happened in Jackson Hole, Wyoming this week, they have indicated that September 18th, the Fed funds rate, 0.25%, and there's some hints that it could be as much as 0.5%.
Wow.
If we see a 0.5% cut in the Fed fund rate, I think we're going to see mortgage rates follow very quickly after that. And although we've seen substantial improvement over the last couple of weeks, I mean, most rates are in the mid to low sixes right now. But I think that we could see the 5% range here very shortly.
Did you hear that? 5%? Wow, that would be great. So I'm thinking right now, my head is spinning. I'm working with an investor, Frank, okay? What kind of investment loans do you have, and what is that? How does it affect investors? Are they going to be able to pull 5% too?
No, basically if you look at rates in 3 different categories, I call it gold, silver, and bronze. The gold rate is the owner-occupied rate. They're going to get the best terms with the lowest rate with the least amount of cash. The second to best, or the silver, is the second home buyer, somebody who's going to buy a home and they don't intend to rent it. And third is the investor. They're going to get penalized with a larger down payment, and they're going to get penalized with a higher interest rate. Now, I will tell you, we have a product, it sounds weird, it's called the DSCR loan, and that stands for Debt Service Coverage Ratio Loan. And although investors may make a lot of money, a lot of times they don't like to share that with a lender. I mean, I tell them, hey, we're going to need everything with the exception of a DNA swab, and we reserve the right to request that. But the DSCR loan, you get an appraisal, you get a credit report, and you get a bank statement showing they've got enough funds to put 20% down, and you're done. We don't have to get tax returns. We don't have to get profit and loss statements. We don't have to get into their LLCs and their K1s and all of that minutia that investors don't want to go through. They'd rather just say, look, I have the money, I have good credit, let's get this thing closed in a couple of weeks. And the good news is we close quickly, so you and I get paid quickly as well. So no income verification, we get an appraisal. If the appraiser indicates that the rent is enough to cover the projected mortgage payment, we're done, we go to a closing. Very simple loan.
I have noticed a lot of my listings lately where the selling agent is asking for rental projections in order to help us along. So that's the type of product that they are using. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little interview with Frank Bennett, and I am very optimistic about the rate drops. I think it will probably show more activity in our market, people coming back in and buying. Maybe some of you will refinance if the rates do drop into the fives. So let's stay tuned. Remember, I do a monthly market update, and if you really want to see what's going on here in Santa Rosa Beach to Destin on 30A, subscribe and watch my monthly market updates. Until the next time, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss und goodbye.